Have you ever noticed that at times when it seems like everything is falling apart, it's actually coming together? This was a great gem shared by Kim Randers, our Chief People Officer based out of our UK office. And actually credit goes to his wife, Sue. And Kim shared this with myself and the executive team recently. And it was such great perspective of just when you think everything's falling apart, it's actually coming together. But sometimes things have to fall apart first. Again, I've been talking about failure a lot, and sometimes you have to have a failure or multiple failures, sometimes multiple failures at once, and it looks like it's falling apart, but these are the pieces of the puzzle, part of the journey and the roadmap that's actually going to bring things together. Now, I'm a strong Christian, and this is how I've seen God work in my life. When I see struggles, when I see challenges, when things don't seem to be going my way, when I look back on my life at all those times, those are when I've seen God preparing me, removing things from my life, getting things into position for something I can't see. And it's hard when you're in the moment. You can't see it in the moment. That's the challenge. You can't see it in the moment, but you can see it looking back on your life. I can see it at least looking back on my life. I'm like, oh, that's why those things happened. Those things had to happen in order for the great things to happen, right? To fall into place. And so I've seen God do that in my life. And I use that as a reminder when I go through similar challenges, the next phase that look a little different, but they're the same things. Like what's going on, what's happening. It's God working in my life, and it's going when things seem to be falling apart, they're actually coming together. Now, whether you're a Christian and you believe that or not, that's up to you. But I think this applies for everybody. And I think if we look back in our lives, it'd be interesting to say, like, I've done this before, a lifeline that I've done of the highs and lows in my life. And my highest highs usually came after my lowest lows. Again, when things seemed to be falling apart, they were actually coming together. I just didn't know it yet. And when they did, that's when the highest highs came up. So I encourage you to look back on your life, see when you've experienced challenging times, see when you've experienced really great times, and see if there's a correlation between things falling apart but yet actually coming together.